Hello, I hope you are well. In today's video, we are going to talk about how you can combine the use of coconut oil with the prevention of brain diseases, such as Alzheimer's and dementia, which in recent years have been frighteningly affecting many people and every at a younger age. For decades, we have been eating in a way that inflames our bodies more and more. And did you know that the brain is the first organ in our body to become inflamed? Well, that's exactly what you heard. Brain inflammation leads to cognitive decline, thus affecting several neurological diseases. Stay with me until the end of this video to avoid any doubts and, above all, to educate the people you love. You can also contribute to these people by sending this video to them. This way you make sure they are well informed. Already enjoy the video, it will be worth it. Subscribe to the channel. We are always bringing a lot of information that will help you live a long and healthy life. Coconut oil, as a true superfood, has been widely studied and valued for its therapeutic properties for the brain. The focus on its content of medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, and potent antioxidants has revealed how this oil can be crucial not only for nutrition, but also for protection against neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's and dementia, which affect millions of people. Around the world, the brain, a vital and incredibly active organ, consumes about 20% of the body's total energy, and as we age, its ability to metabolize glucose, which is its main source of energy, may decrease. This is where coconut oil gains importance. MCTs, when metabolized, produce ketones, which become an efficient and alternative energy source for the brain, especially useful for brains that no longer metabolize glucose efficiently. Before we continue, I'm going to open a parenthesis here, and let's understand together what exactly ketone is, a word that will be mentioned a lot in this video. To make it clearer, let's go. Ketones are chemicals produced by the liver when the body needs an alternative energy source to glucose, which is the main fuel for cells. This process occurs, for example, during periods of fasting, low-carbohydrate diets, or when the body uses more fats as an energy source. Under these conditions, the liver converts fats into fatty acids and, from these acids, produces ketone bodies or ketones, which circulate through the blood and are absorbed by cells such as neurons and muscles to generate energy. For the brain, ketones are extremely beneficial. Normally, it uses glucose for energy, but in cases where glucose is not sufficiently available, such as prolonged fasting or certain metabolic conditions, ketones come in as an emergency fuel. Studies show that the brain uses ketones efficiently, and this energy can be even more stable and clean, which is particularly useful for maintaining brain function in challenging conditions, such as neurodegenerative diseases, where the brain loses the ability to metabolize glucose. Appropriately, ketones therefore represent an alternative and efficient source of energy, used mainly by the brain and muscles in situations of low glucose availability. This makes ketones especially interesting in health contexts, such as in ketogenic diets, in the use of medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, present in coconut oil, and in treatments that aim to provide energy in an alternative way to the brain with preventative potential, and therapeutic for conditions such as Alzheimer's and other types of dementia. Now that we know what a ketone is, let's continue with our study today, which is about coconut oil. Research indicates that using ketones as brain fuel could improve early Alzheimer's symptoms. Since Alzheimer's reduces the brain's ability to metabolize glucose, experts call it type 3 diabetes. Early symptoms, such as memory lapses, disorientation, and difficulty carrying out daily activities, can be worsened by a lack of adequate energy in brain cells. With coconut oil, the production of ketones offers an alternative form of energy, keeping brain functions more stable and helping to slow the progression of the disease. This does not mean that coconut oil is a cure, but studies show that it can act as a natural supplement, providing additional energy to weakened brain cells and allowing them to function better even in adverse conditions. In addition to MCTs, coconut oil is rich in lauric acid, a fatty acid with antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties that offers protection against chronic inflammation, a factor widely associated with the development of neurodegenerative diseases. In situations of Alzheimer's and dementia, the accumulation of beta-amyloid plaques creates an inflammatory environment in the brain, triggering the death of nerve cells. This inflammation process directly affects communication between neurons, making cognitive activities difficult, such as remembering information, thinking logically, or even performing simple tasks. Consuming coconut oil can help reduce this inflammation, preserving the functioning of neural connections and promoting a healthier environment for brain cells. By slowing the rate of degeneration, coconut oil may allow individuals with Alzheimer's to maintain their cognitive ability for a longer period. Oxidative stress is another great enemy of the brain, and over time, the impact of free radicals can result in significant damage to brain tissue. As we age, the body's antioxidant defenses decrease, and the brain becomes more vulnerable. Coconut oil offers antioxidant action, fighting free radicals and protecting nerve cells from future damage. This protection is increased by the presence of vitamin E and other compounds that promote cellular health. In a diet rich in antioxidants, coconut oil becomes an essential supplement, helping to reduce the impact of oxidative stress on the brain. This antioxidant action helps preserve the structure and functionality of neurons, which is essential for maintaining memory and other cognitive functions as we age. For those looking for natural alternatives that promote brain health, coconut oil also has notable benefits in balancing mood and mental energy. Research shows that well-nourished brains, especially with energy sources like ketones, have a greater capacity to produce essential neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. Serotonin is responsible for the feeling of well-being, while dopamine is related to motivation and concentration. With better cellular nutrition, there is an improvement in mood and mental clarity, which means that many report a feeling of greater energy and focus when incorporating coconut oil into their daily diet. This is particularly beneficial for older people who often experience natural declines in mental energy and memory, as well as greater vulnerability to depression. Another notable factor is that coconut oil is a versatile food that is easy to include in a balanced diet. Whether in culinary recipes or in preparations such as smoothies and teas, coconut oil allows natural supplementation to occur without the need for medication. A few spoons a day may be enough to provide the brain with the dose of ketones and fatty acids necessary for proper functioning. What's more, due to its high heat resistance, it can replace other oils in frying and cooking without losing its properties, which makes it even easier to include in anyone's eating routine. This practical nature is a plus for older people who may want simple, safe solutions to improve brain health without the complexity of conventional treatments. Recent studies have been investigating coconut oil not only as an aid in preventing Alzheimer's and dementia, but also as a neuroprotective agent in cases of brain injuries, such as concussions and trauma, which affect the brain and increase the risk of neurodegenerative diseases over time. Of life. When the brain suffers trauma, there is an increase in inflammation and cellular damage. Using coconut oil can theoretically help reduce inflammation after these events and offer ketones as a quick source of energy for cells that are recovering from the stress caused by the injury. This suggests that coconut oil could benefit not only people who already have symptoms of Alzheimer's, but also those looking to protect their brain against trauma and the decline associated with aging. In summary, coconut oil is a multifunctional supplement with enormous potential for brain health. Its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties and its ability to provide ketones as fuel for the brain make it a powerful tool in the quest for healthy aging and preventing conditions such as Alzheimer's and dementia. Although more studies are still needed to prove all these benefits, current evidence shows that coconut oil, when incorporated into the diet appropriately, can play an essential role in preserving brain function and quality of life. Over the years, with consistent consumption, it can help maintain mental clarity, memory, and energy, allowing people to age healthier and more autonomously. Now tell me if you knew that coconut oil is so important. Leave your comment below, and tell me which city you are watching this video from. I left 2 video suggestions for you at the end. I hope you like them. And finally, don't forget to support with a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any news. Health to you! Until the next video.